What's good, guys? Goodguygastly here with a very important theory about the Sun and Moon Pokemon League. If you've been following Pokemon Sun and Moon, you'll know that there are 4 island challenges, and once you complete those challenges, you'll be able to compete in the Alola region Pokemon League. Just one problem, there is no league. Yet. It's under construction, and no one knows when it'll be done. So I got to thinking about why the league would be under construction. It not being finished has to add something to the story and your trainer's development, right? Well, good news, I think I figured it out. My theory is that the Alola Pokemon League will not be a 1v1 format like all the other regions. Instead, it'll be a 2v2 multi-battle league. Pokemon seems to be advertising double battles heavily in all their shows and trailers, and I think this is hinting at the Pokemon League format for Sun and Moon. Now, I want to preface that this is in fact a theory video. Nothing I say here is 100% guaranteed. This is just my own thoughts, my opinion, and is simply made for discussion. So please don't hate me and allow me to explain my reasoning behind all of this. The first thing that got me thinking about all of this and made me start to believe it is the overall theme Pokemon seems to be pushing in their short series for Sun and Moon titled Train On. 3 episodes that detail the growth of 2 young trainers from different regions named Sho and Hoku. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. You might tear up a bit, and overall it's just a great fun watch. Now, what are these themes that I'm talking about? Well, training, compromise, and teamwork. For example, in episode 3, the boys and friends run off to their secret base in the forest and find it occupied by some super intimidating teenagers. They have a double battle for ownership of the base, and ultimately, Sho and Hoku lose. Defeated and feeling hopeless, Sho suggests they train in order to come back and defeat the smelly teenagers, who probably all gem their Pokemon anyways.
Guys! Let's train! Yeah!
After doing so, they come back, defeat them, and there's even a part where Hoku gives the winning title, the glory, to Sho after sacrificing himself.
You can do that!
Now, I want you to think of this base as the Pokemon League, the final battle at the top of the mountain, if you will. And I want you to think of their training montage as the battle tree. What is the battle tree, you might ask? Well, let me tell you. In Pokemon Sun and Moon, there's a new feature called the battle tree. It is described on the website as a place where those trainers who have completed their island challenge battle one another. Okay, cool. So all of these trainers of the battle tree have completed the island challenge, just like you. But wait, isn't the only prerequisite for entering the Pokemon League completing the island challenges? So does that mean that all of these trainers at the battle tree are waiting for the league to finally be built so they can have a shot at the title, just like you? My theory? Yes, that's exactly what it means. All of these trainers are here to hone their skills and to scout for allies. Wait, scout for allies? Yes, on the same Pokemon page, it says you can scout an opponent you've won against so they can partner with you in future battles. You may even be able to see some familiar faces. We saw 2 examples of these familiar faces in the trailer with Wally and Cynthia, both top class trainers in their own right, and definitely contenders for a Pokemon League champion title. So it begs the question, why is the battle tree such a cool feature? This feature is just too cool to just be something you do in your downtime after you complete the island challenges. Just like with the mysterious old man in the demo, there has to be more. Why would Game Freak make this feature with so many familiar faces and personalities from games of old if there wasn't more to it? Why would so many powerful trainers just be hanging around in Alola? There has to be a reason. And I think that reason is because the battle tree is a training montage and a place to build alliances. I think in Pokemon Sun and Moon, you'll be able to recruit these iconic characters to your team and together take on the Pokemon League. For the first time in a Pokemon game, there will be 2 champions. Not 1, but 2. Just like the final episode of Train On, you will be able to fight together to defeat the odds stacked against you. This brings me to my next point, or 2 points, as in red and blue. You can find 2 of the strongest trainers in the world at the battle tree. prodigies who have fought their way to champion status and competed against one another. Why are they in Alola? There has to be a reason. I think it's because they are both vying for the league title. And since they are some of the strongest trainers around, I don't think it would be too crazy for them to team up and form the most heavy-hitting duo in any Pokemon game. I honestly believe and sincerely hope that Red and Blue will be the final fight of the Alola Region Pokemon League. It'll be the most epic fight in any game. And honestly, just talking about it gives me chills. So that's my theory on why I think the Alola Pokemon League will be a 2v2 format. Again, I could be completely wrong. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think this is a possibility? Do you think that a 2v2 league format in the main story would be fun and interesting? Or would you prefer the tried and true Elite Four? And last, if you could choose one partner to fight Red and Blue with you, who would it be? Whether it's a friend or a character from the game, I want to hear from you guys. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to be a good guy and hit that like button. And if you want more Pokemon Sun and Moon content, be sure to subscribe and stay updated. Thanks for watching. I'm Goodguygastly, and that's GG.